Hello my lovely people, you're welcome back to my channel. I greet you according to your time and according to the time you are seeing this video. How are you doing? I hope you are good. Please, if you've not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. My God will continue to bless you. We are still on the gist from the palace of Ooni of Ife. So the alleged information reaching us right now is that Olori Ashley is in tears as Ooni of Ife told her to leave the palace of Ile-Ife kingdom. You know that all this while we have been hearing that they are celebrating their anniversary with Ooni of Ife. The last time Ooni of Ife celebrated with Mariam and Ronke. And also, when it's time for Olori Tobi, we also heard that Ooni of Ife celebrated Tobi and they bought a Range Rover car. Is it Range Rover? In short, Ooni of Ife bought a car for Tobi, and the worst of it all is that Ooni of Ife did not buy a car for Mariam and Ronke when he celebrated their anniversary with them. So when he got to Queen Tobi, Ooni of Ife bought a car for her, and that put others to jealousy because they are now jealous of Tobi, saying that Ooni of Ife love Tobi more than them. They used to say that it is Queen Naomi alone, that Ooni of Ife love Queen Naomi, Queen Naomi this, Queen Naomi that. But this time around, no be Queen Naomi that they talk about this time now, no, Tobi. They say that Ooni of Ife love Tobi, and coming to think of it, Ooni of Ife did not buy any form of gift for Mariam. The same with Ronke. And when it's Tobi's time, he bought a car for Tobi. Na Pasha dem. But anyway, Ooni of Ife have his reason for not buying for Mariam and Ronke, because according to the alleged information we are hearing, we heard that Mariam and Ronke can afford to buy a house for themselves, a car for themselves. In short, any form of car they want to buy, they can buy it, that they are able and capable of doing it. But the worst of it all now is that Tobi don't celebrate her anniversary the same way with Mariam and Ronke. When it got to Ashley's time, Ooni of Ife told them to leave the palace. And we heard that Ooni of Ife told them to leave the palace by the 31st of this month, this October. That if they don't leave the palace, that they are not going to like what he will do, the way he will treat them, the way he will chase them out of the palace. And Queen Ashley was like, why is it that it is now that she wants to celebrate her anniversary that Ooni of Ife is sending them out of the palace? That is unfair now. According to what we heard though, we heard that when Tobi said this was that day that Ooni of Ife called the Olori's meeting. They were discussing something, and that was the same day that doctor said that Ooni of Ife had heart attack, because they were doing the meeting and at a spot he started shouting his heart, and they called the doctor, and the doctor confirmed that he have a heart attack. And it was that same day that they said that Olori Ashley, she was shouting. If you see the way they said she was shouting on top of her voice, shouting and crying, and everybody was like, what is happening? What thing they happen? And as they were asking her, she started saying that it is now her turn to celebrate her anniversary, and Ooni of Ife is telling them to leave the palace. That it means that Ooni of Ife hates her with passion. Ooni of Ife did not like a bit of her. I don't know what is happening, seriously. And they were like, is it because of this thing that you are shouting this way? Because if you see the way they say she was shouting, you would think that is a small baby that someone came and they pinched, that was shouting like that. Abi small baby that want to suck mother's breast but the mother is not around. Seriously. She was shouting on top of her voice, and the Ooni of Ife was like, who knows, is it all this thing that they are shouting, all this wahala they are giving to Ooni of Ife that made Ooni of Ife to develop heart attack? Abi had high BP, high blood pressure. Anyway, I don't just know. But my own is that Ooni of Ife have told them that by the end of this 31st of this month, if you people did not leave this palace, you wouldn't like what I would do to you. And that was why Olori Ashley was shouting and crying that it is her turn, that Ooni of Ife is telling them to leave. When it was Ronke and Mariam, they did not leave. When it was Tobi's own, Ooni bought a car for her. Now that it's her own, that Ooni of Ife should allow her to celebrate her birthday first in the palace. Not her birthday, her wedding anniversary, abi her marriage anniversary. That she should celebrate it in the palace before she leaves the palace. That is all she's crying for. And Ooni was like, your wahala too much. And Ooni of Ife made it clear that what he said, he mean it. He have asked them to look for a house and that he was going to buy a house for them. It's only how many people? Two of them that bought that have seen a house. Dr. Elizabeth, her own, she bought a house for herself. And these Oloris, they are not ready because they don't want to leave the palace. But Ooni of Ife is like, you people must leave because it is getting on me. It is really getting on me. Could you imagine that a king could develop high BP just because of wives? Anyway, one person will marry one wife sef they even get high BP, talk more of when they are cis. So but this time around, Ooni of Ife is out for all of them to leave. Anyway, let us watch him and see how it goes, because he have missed all the opportunity that he's supposed to use and send them out. At least when this one commit another sin, you use that sin that person committed and send that person out if you really want to send them out. So that is the gist though. I don't know what to think about it, but Ife need these women to leave because life no dey too, and life no too get duplicate. The thing wey dey affect Ooni, all the thinking wey dey think about, if you think about the Oloris, he will think about Queen Naomi that is not in the palace with Tadenikawo, his only son. He will think about those people that he's leading. He will think about the war and forces that is fighting against him, because there are a lot of things that is fighting against him. He will think about his cabinet and the Ifa priest, some of them that is deceiving him, and we think about a lot of things. Those things, if fit give am heart problem, high BP. Yes, his blood supposed to grow high, because all those things now for head when they use the think am, and this is head, na only this one, you no get duplicate. So thank you so much for listening, and please subscribe if you not subscribe. I think Ooni of Ife have to be fast and do this one with his whole strength to set these people away from this palace if you really want to get this peace. Thank you so much, and bye.